Looks like a win, but can't take a night off in this league.
MP, you're about to go off.
The National Basketball Association and the Orlando Magic are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest doctor, security, or arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue of any kind that needs to be addressed, please text the word MAGIC along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. We can't wait to see you at the next track game. And coming up.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. We welcome you to Noche en Avial here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games. And he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the center position. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
And it's going to be the Bulls right off the tip. Outside, Levine. Outside, Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Magic. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Misses the 3. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets. Banchero passes to Harris. Banchero against Giddey. And it's Banchero missing. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Hall's got the opening basket of the game for Chicago. Wagner outside. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Levine. sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Suggs. And in that game with Houston, he did not play well. Wagner kicks to Banchero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Banchero answering. I'm here, he says, firing right back from deep.
Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Hall's got 5 points so far. Harris outside. Suggs with a screen for Harris. Offensive rebound. Pass to Banchero. Second chance shot, and he nails the jumper. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, here's MP. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. Williams finds Levine, and the Bulls another 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
MP against Suggs. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now Suggs following the three-point attempt by MP. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Wagner. 23 points for him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Pass to Williams. Back to MP. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, you look at Jalen Suggs' athleticism now. That first step, extremely quick, and he's got the verticality. That combination makes it tough for you to stay in front of him.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Hall shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the strike. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Suggs. He's got 6. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Van Carroll looking around. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Suggs. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Carter down low. Lopez is there. Carter kicks to Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
They get it again. On the wing, MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Banchero. He has 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at San Antonio, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for Chicago, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
On the wing, LaVine. Suggs against MP. Releases from 15, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Williams dishes to MP. And it's Giddey in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams finds Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hall's got 14.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Suggs passes to Harris. Suggs against MP. Banchero, a screen on MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lopez outside. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Williams. Here's Hall. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 16 points for MP. Harris outside. Back to Wagner. Banchero left side. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Giddey. Again, Chicago.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Magic trail by 8. Suggs kicks to Harris. Banchero outside. Oh, good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hall, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Suggs. Rebound by Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Eubanks, he's checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Horton Tucker's checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. Carter finds Isaac. And here is Harris. Light covering. Harris misses. Bulls leading by 8. Here's MP, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Takes a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
It's such a sweet 3-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Hall, no good.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Suggs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A free throw drops for Suggs. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Gary Harris. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Ball's checked in for MP. Both free throws good from Suggs. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your pick squad. 3 t-shirts are headed your way. Stand and let us know if you want one.
Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Magic.
It's your 407 Ken Steve.
Eubanks the pass to Ball. White setting the pick for Ball. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from short range. The Magic trail by 3. Outside Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Wagner outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Now, here's Wagner. He has yet to score. No good. That would have tied it. The Bulls leading by 3. Going inside. Horton Tucker, the pass to White. Connects from three-point range.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
They set the screen. 13 feet away. Lands soft around the front of the rim and drops.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
White the pass to Ball. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Eubanks. Shoots over Wagner. Eubanks, no good. The Magic trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Craig pulls it in. The Bulls shooting 45% for the fielder. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now Wagner shoots over Horton Tucker. MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So for Chicago right now, the wingmen, White and Levine. Drew Eubanks out there with Williams, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Levine can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Anthony. We saw him with 10 points last game. Banchero outside. Out to Anthony. 3-pointer. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach DeMar Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Here's Anthony. The Bulls getting the bucket. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Pass to Anthony. Back to Banchero. Here's Hardaway. Right covering. Hardaway kicks to Isaac. Another shot. And Wagner lays it in.
Wagner with the rebound and score. Good work near the hoop.
Chicago leading. Ball with it. Still without a basket. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Dosunmu, he is checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Dosunmu. On the wing, MP. Bring it up for MP. A three. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year? And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now here's Levine. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana. Dosunmu, the pass to Hall. Another three for Chicago.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers. That is very encouraging.
To the middle, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so here is Chicago. The Magic getting the bucket. MP converting the tough bucket.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Banchero passes to Wagner. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 5. For 3, Levine. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Chicago, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for the Bulls, Drew Eubanks. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good for the Magic. Carter comes in for Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Hardaway. And both free throws good for Eubanks.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Over Levine. And it's Banchero missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
In the corner, it's Levine. Here's MP. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Eubanks the pass to MP. On the wing, Williams. Now Dosunmu. For the 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. The Magic trail by 8. Now, here's Suggs. 11 points in the game. Fires the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 5th rebound in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Gary Harris comes in for Anthony. And Chicago also making a switch. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Williams. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Brooke Lopez.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
Orlando shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
A free throw drops for Suggs. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Levine. He's got 8. A 3 from MP. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And here is MP after the three-pointer from Wendell Carter.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Over Eubanks. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Banchero's got 13. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. MP outside. And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's Banchero missing. Chicago leading. Here's Hall. Close in. No stopping MP.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Harris up top. Defended by Dosunmu. And there's Banchero on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. MP in the last time out against Indiana was terrific. He ended up with 62 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Just a fantastic night for him. The guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Good shot.
And he makes the first. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Torrey Craig comes in for Eubanks. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dosunmu. He hits both from the stripe. The Magic trail by 6. Suggs kicks to Isaac. On the wing, Harris. Wagner outside. From outside, off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Suggs. He's got 14. Six on the shot clock. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Now here's Giddey. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. LaVine gets the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harris outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner against LaVine. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Wagner.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Harris outside. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Hall, that's good.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
MP against Suggs. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the wing, LaVine. Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. Here's Suggs. He's got 16. Carter outside. To the paint. And that one's good, Wagner. And that's now 6 points for Franz Wagner.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tough to match his activity level. MP with that youthful exuberance.
For Chicago, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. 44 seconds left in the first half. Harris outside. Pass to Carter. Fires for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Carter's got 8 points.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but They're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's MP for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points aside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it will play out that way.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Magic trail by 10. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harrison Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, MP. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. Back to MP. Levine feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from MP. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Levine. Williams a screen on Wagner. Levine, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 21 in the game.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, here's MP. 37 points for him. Wagner against Levine. And here's MP. And yet another basket.
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him.
And to have this many 40-point games, MP has shown he's one of the best to ever do it by passing Wilt's record here tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
The way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Williams passes to MP. Right side, Williams. On the wing, MP. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 10. Mark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being the #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Bulls leading by 12. Outside Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Now Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wagner's got 9.
Wagner with the right back at you answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Williams passes to MP. With the floater. Pretty shot by MP.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Chicago making a switch here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Lopez. Horton Tucker comes in for Zach LaVine. White, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Lonzo Ball in for MP. And that one misses. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
It's blocked. Horton Tucker with it, defended now by Wagner. Horton Tucker's shot is off. The Magic trail by 12. Harris finds Banchero. Now Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Williams. And it's Suggs missing. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Horton Tucker, and he makes that one. And the Bulls lead by 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Banchero. 21 points in the game. Suggs bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got 19 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Horton Tucker, the pass to White. At the top of the key, Williams. There's a screen. Here's Horton Tucker. And a missed layup. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 11. The shot's good.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Now, here's Ball. No scoring in this one. Pass to White. Fires the three. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Harris. Now, here's Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Off target from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
The kick out to Ball. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer. Horton Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Bounce pass Suggs. Carter with a screen on Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now White, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Now Harris, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Carter. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball finds Eubanks. Now White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 7 points.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Banchero, a screen on Ball. Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Williams. Here's Banchero. That one good for 2. Banchero's got 25 points in the game.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Ball kicks to White. There's the three. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Eubanks got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ball with it. Still scoreless. Pass to White from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Hardaway's checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Chicago also making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Eubanks. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Now here's Anthony. He has 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
That's good from Anthony.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
And both free throws good for Anthony. Chicago leading by 13. Horton Tucker, the pass to Craig. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Chicago making a switch here. MV's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Magic trail by 14. Hardaway from outside. Craig pulls it in. Here's Hall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Cole Anthony.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Here's Anthony. Drops in the layup for 2. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
Here's Dosunmu. He averages about 5 points a game. Williams a screen. And the Bulls with another miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Wagner passes to Hardaway. 3-pointer. And there's Wagner on the assist from Hardaway. Wagner's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Good to see Wagner knock down the 3.
On the wing, Dosunmu. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Brook Lopez is checked in for Chicago. .50 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Wagner. He's got 9. Anthony kicks to Isaac. There's Wagner with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's MP. It's MP with a 3 from the corner.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Now, Wagner, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. There's the triple. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Anthony.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. They've got Brook Lopez. Torrey Craig is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's MP. And it's Giddey in at the 2. Craig sets the screen for LaVine. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside Anthony. Pass to Isaac. And here's Banchero. Isaac a screen on LaVine. And it's Banchero missing. Bulls leading by 14. Here's MP. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Isaac. Wagner outside. Anthony looking it over. Clock at 4. Lets it go with the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Outside LaVine. Craig sets the screen for LaVine. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Zach LaVine, 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And Banchero passes to Isaac. Here's Anthony. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The drive by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hall's got 54 points.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And another one! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Bulls leading by 20. Hall. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. 58 points for MP. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock him down if you let him.
Hardaway with it. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
No good that time. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Hardaway finds Anthony. The 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Levine. Count that bucket. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice little screen and roll action here. Levine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Banchero. Over Levine. Isaac passes to Banchero. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Banchero outside. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. 27 points for Paolo Banchero.
Banchero does a great job of just staying on balance when attacking off the bounce.
Pass to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Levine. Good on the bucket. Levine's got 24 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And here is Anthony. For 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Levine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Hardaway. Wagner finds Anthony. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Pass to Giddey. Back to MP. With the fadeaway. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Lopez grabs the board.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The Magic shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
must have left your dancing shoes at home. Look at those moves. Let's go!
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Harris is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. The Bulls also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's Suggs. Up again, and Carter with his second chance point.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Levine. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. It's a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
The Bulls leading by 22. MP with it. Defended now by Wagner. Hall, that's good.
The contest was there, but MP was so sure of himself attacking the goal.
Banchero up top. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
He misses the free throw.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Lopez, he's checked in for Eubanks. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV, so there have been a lot over the years.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero, and it's good off the back rim and in. Banchero's got 14 points here in the second half. Now, here's MP. Beyond the arc. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Carter. Rebound by the Bulls. MP inside. He's covered by Suggs. And the close range attempt no good from Hall. Harris against Giddey. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. The Bulls leading by 21. Fader on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And it's Banchero top the key. Can't hit that one. Good D by Williams. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. In the corner, it's MP. And the 3 off target. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Carter outside. Back to Harris. It's in there. Carter with the assist. Harris has got his first points of the night.
And just making the extra pass. Good decision there by Carter.
On the wing, Levine. Back to MP. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Williams. Back to MP. Pass to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Rebound by the Magic. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Bounce pass from Williams. MP looking around. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Dropping 40 on the regular like your name is MJ.
MP just broke the record for 40-point games in a season. Wild.